What's up, guys? Since a couple of you have been asking, I figured it was time that I give y'all a little update. I know I haven't uploaded anything in a couple of weeks, so bear with me just a minute. We gotta start things out properly, and I don't like where the camera is at, so guess what? Y'all just gotta bear with me. All right, that's more better. All right, so haven't put anything up in a couple of weeks. Actually, more than a couple of weeks, a few weeks. I have literally been up to my eyeballs, burning the candle at both ends, wide open, nonstop. Work is absolutely crazy right now between the number of orders that I'm getting in, the amount of items individuals are ordering per order, coupled with ongoing intermittent supply issues of getting materials and such. I've just been going absolutely non-stop, getting up in the morning, sewing all day, answering emails when I can, and going to bed sometime around 9 or 10 o'clock at night. Even the emails, I usually try to check business emails every day. I've got to where I have to check them every 2 or 3 days, just because I'm so busy trying to get gear made. So for those of you that are wondering on that point, that's where the bulk of my time's been. What little bit of free time I can scrounge up really isn't free, because I'm either taking care of things around the house, or I am working with my family and associates to continue to get our stuff ready that we feel like we need ready. That we feel we need ready all the time, but especially given current events and whatnot. So all kind of little things here and there. Had a little situation that cost me a nice row of stitches across the forehead there. Spare you all the details on that, but I'm okay. Good hard noggin. What else? Much like y'all, just paying attention to current events and dealing with them as needed. So that's about it. I'm still just driving on between work and family and my own preparations. I just haven't had a whole lot of free time. So apologies there if you've been looking for something from me. I'll do another video right after this one, kind of addressing current events and stuff. So that's really about it, guys. As far as some upcoming stuff, so I had a bunch of stuff planned out before the world decided to freaking take a crap, but it's not unexpected. I have got videos planned for a scenario I want to do, and I've wanted to do for about 4 years now, and have not been able to pull off. I've got, some follow-up videos. I wanted to get some more rounds through the Draco, my PSA AK, the new 16-inch KS47 that I did show y'all. So I wanted to do some further round counts on those and some more accuracy work with them. I wanted to do a follow-up on my 10.5-inch PSA pistol. Wanted to do some comparisons. So like, I want to show you all some things and do a nice side-by-side, since I have the capability now. of like my Draco AK pistol and my KS-47 AR pistol. I thought it'd be cool to do a good side-by-side comparison of those. I want to do a side-by-side between like my poor man's DMR and the 16-inch KS-47. I wanted to do some comparisons between the 16-inch KS-47 and my PSA full-size AK. Just so many different things like that I wanted to bring y'all, just to kind of give you some different insights and perspectives, and maybe looking at some things from some angles maybe you haven't looked at before or considered before. Just all kind of things like that I've been wanting to do. Plus more. The problems that I'm running into right now with getting any of those done is, going back to what I previously said, time. I'm just absolutely strapped 10 ways from Sunday for time right now. And even more so, ammo. So like, ammo availability and, more realistically, ammo prices have made it a little bit prohibitive for me to do the things that I wanted to do. Now, I could do them, but I have to start, in a couple of cases, dipping into my rainy day supply, and I really don't like to do that. My rainy day supply is for rainy days and rainy days only, so I'm just kind of having to space things out. I'm trying to work on that as best I can, but all this stuff's going to take a little bit more time, because I just can't afford to buy the ammo like I was. And again, it goes back to the price and or availability. Sometimes it's just not available. So, is what it is. I'm going to deal with that as best I can for you guys. I'll get them to you, as long as the world just doesn't completely fall apart before I can. And there ain't no promises on that, given things. A couple of new things that I already had in the works for a bit now. I just haven't had a chance to show you. So this is a new build that I'm doing. This is one of Palmetto State Armory's 14.7-inch chrome lined FN barrels with a bend and welded flash presser to make it 16 inches. And their 13-inch handguard, and a 5.56 calibrated Primary Arms 2X optic on it. I got a project plan for that I wanted to show you guys and kind of present some ideas to put in your head. I have a special lower for this one though. So the reason this one isn't on anything at the moment is because of the special lower that I have. I just haven't managed to get time to get the lower ready yet. So there's that. What else? Oh yeah, okay, so you guys have seen my poor man sniper rifle, which I am absolutely in love with. That gun just, to me, has so much capability for the money, and it's proven itself. I used it in my buddy NC Scout brush beater, his scout class, and 500-yard hits were not an issue with that gun. I think for the money, it's just an absolutely killer setup. And if you're fairly well set up and you don't have something like that in your battery already, I would encourage you to look into it. Doesn't have to copy my build, but look into something along those lines. My build is just to show that you can accomplish it without spending a ton of money, right? But on that same kind of train of thought, because the older I get, the more I want to reach out and touch at distance. I can still do the close-up stuff. I can still do the running and gunning. But as anybody, once the years start creeping up on you a little bit, you can still do it, but you can't do it quite as good as you used to. So I've always liked long-range potential anyway. Without going into a bunch of long detail stuff I had in the past, I had some stuff before that I could really reach out a long way with. I ended up selling it, and it is what it is. So I wanted to go on that same kind of idea of the stuff that we did in NC Scouts Scout course. And I got to thinking, okay, I still want to be able to reach out to that 300 to 500, you know, if the situation warranted it, but maybe have a little bit more capability up closer, right? Now, the scope that I've got on that other rifle is the 4 to 14 R-Grid from Primary Arms. 4 to 14 works great, but at 4 power, being its lowest setting, you do lose a little bit closer up. You can still run it, you know, pretty fast up close, but you lose a little bit of your tracking ability with the magnification, the field of view, etc. And I know some of you will say, well, you know, ACOGs are, you know, 4 power, and what made ACOGs, or what makes ACOGs work so good at 4 power is the ginormous field of view that they provide, right? It's easier to track stuff with it. Anyway, where am I going with that? Well, I got a little something from, of course, Palmetto State Armory, and of course, Primary Arms, because both of them support the armed prepared citizen. You guys know it. That's why I love them. That's why I preach them. That's why I use them. And the fact that they support us is all I need. And the stuff works. So, gotta keep this below the camera so you can see part of that. I wanted to try a similar build to my poor man sniper rifle. This one's going to be a little bit higher in price tag, but not exorbitantly high, right? You're still going to be at a decent price point, I think, for what you get. So what I put together is, so Palmetto State Armory 16-inch stainless upper. Now this one is the 1-in-7 5.56 chamber instead of the wild chamber that my poor man sniper rifle is, right? So I'm interested to see what kind of difference I get with the two different chambers, although they're close, they are different. And then the 16-inch barrel versus the 18-inch barrel with the extended flash hider. This one cuts a couple inches off the end, so a little bit more portable through thicker terrain and that sort of thing. Whereas the other one's got a bipod on it. I'm probably not going to put a bipod on this. This will probably be more intended of, okay, when we're using it in the field, we're just going to improvise a rest with our pack, with a tree limb, or whatever offers itself, just to keep, again, the portability and the weight down a little bit. Now up top, what I went with is the new 2.5 to 10 Primary Arms Raptor. It's got the Raptor 2 reticle in it. This is an awesome scope. Now, it's a little bit more money than like the R-Grid was. You've got a little less magnification. However, by going down to 2.5 on the bottom end, it lets things work up close a lot easier than a 4X. The 10X up top, I can still reach out you know, plenty far with it. In fact, I could probably still reach out 500 with it, no problem. Maybe not quite as easily as the 14, but 10 still no slouch in that regards. But this one does offer some cool features though, and I'll do a separate video just on the scope. You guys can check that out. But yeah, this is going to be, looking forward to getting this one to the range and trying it out, barring I can get some ammo. And I can already tell you, when I do, this won't be a high round count gun for videos, just because I'll probably be getting individual boxes of ammo for it and trying and seeing what it likes and doesn't like as far as accuracy, and going from there. We won't just be blasting through rounds with it, but upcoming video on that one. So pretty cool stuff there, I think. Still got all the aforementioned videos planned. I think what else I wanted to go over with you guys. Still got to do a follow-up for you on my son's 9mm. I mean, we just got stuff out in yin yang. I just got to find time. I had to force myself to stop and make this video and a couple others that I'm fixing to make, just because I needed a break for a minute from work, and had to clear my head out a little bit, and that's why you keep seeing me doing this, because the shoulders up on the sewing machine all day start getting a little tight. So anyway, I think that's probably more than enough rambling. Like I said, I'll do a couple more videos as soon as we finish this one, wrap it up, and throw those up for you. Y'all can look for those. Hope you're all doing well. Take care in these interesting times. If you're not training, there is no better reason than what's going on right now why you should be training and practicing and organizing and planning. I can't reiterate that enough, because all these ain't gonna do you no good if you don't know how to effectively employ them and use them to the best of their and your capabilities. So some good places you can go do that. You know, I'm a big fan of my buddy NC Scout. Go to Brushbeater WordPress.com and check out his classes that he's got coming up. And that's about it for now. So you guys stay safe, be careful, keep an eye on things, and catch you later.